Today's my last day of vacation, day 9, and I wanted to start by showing all of you what the thermometer is showing. It says that it's 98 degrees, and this has been like this pretty much throughout my time here. I'm slowly approaching the center of my hometown, which is Arecibo. That what you see in the bottom is the city hall, the alcaldía. Here you have the cathedral. Here you have the plaza. We might stop and take a look at that. This is the center. This used to be, back in the day, it used to have a lot of open businesses. We call it Paseo de Diego. But if you take a look on the sides while I'm passing through, you can tell that there are a lot of businesses that are closed, unfortunately, because there's so much Americanization and foreign stores on the island. A lot of local businesses have to shut down because we're not giving the opportunity to people who are local businessmen to progress and have success in their stores. But yeah, it's very lonely and quiet. There's not much ruckus or anything. I grew up walking these streets basically where poor people buy. We really can't, people who come here like me and my mother, we just can't afford to go anywhere else. From here we can see that there are a series of kiosks that have been mounted on the boardwalk of Arecibo. Very simple. Just the new mayor tried to boost local economy and ended up making some reconstructions here. That flag of there is of Copaca, is de la Cooperativa de Ahorro y Crédito de Arecibo. It's on the cooperatives, those co-op banks. There's a lot of those here. We're looking here at some art and a little bit about that economy boost that we were talking about. This says Tacos y Burritos Arecibo. Arecibo was the Taino name for Arecibo. We have here, it says Arecibo crece, Arecibo grows. Making probably Pan-American, bringing the Mexican influence. You can hear the reggaeton right behind me somewhere. We'll go further up. Right across from us we have the Arecibo Steakhouse. Again, promoting the Taino heritage by using Taino name and commerce. I want you to take a look at the structure of these buildings. This is surrounding the plaza. Remember, I told you plazas are in a square shape and everything around it as well as like a grid. They're very colonial, so you really don't have to go to Old San Juan to see the structure. It's right here in Arecibo. We are in the actual plaza. If you can see, it's surrounded. It's a very quiet place. You really can't hear anything right now, which is impressive. This is one of the huts that we have, a little gazebo. Seems like there was an activity going on. It says Café Arecibo. They're also promoting the coffee from Arecibo. There's a smoothie booth down there. Another monument. There's a water fountain. We'll get close to that. And you can see clearly the cathedral from here. Remember I told you cathedrals are right in front of the plaza. It's part of the Spanish structure. And there's benches and trees. This is your plaza. Typically this is what a plaza looks like. You can tell how hot it is because this pigeon right here is drenched. Probably was in the water. Poor thing. Around the white monument we have some Edward Scissorhands like cuttings and artistic shapes. I'm not sure what these are, but they look pretty neat. This one looks like a fox. This right here is just a little gazebo where they're selling drinks. And you can sit here and take your refreshment. This is the fountain of La Plaza de Arecibo. You can get a little closer, take a look at it. Surrounded by birds. You can see, yeah, they are. It's pretty hot right now, so they're looking to cool themselves. You can hear the fountain. This is a closer look at the cathedral. As you can see, it's really big. It says Porta Misericordiae, which is door of mercy, merciful door, probably. Very Catholic, very Spanish, there for tradition. This is some information about Arecibo, the flag, the shield, Boy Scouts of America. Interesting enough, this is not in English, this is all in Spanish. This is proof that English is pretty much for areas like San Juan and Rincon that are highly visited by plaza. I'm looking at my car and it says 100 degrees. Yes, it is pretty hot. I haven't been here. I've been here probably for half hour. I've had 2 people already beg me for money. Obviously, I'm not going to record that because it's not dignifying, but it's just sad to see that that's the kind of situation that we're living right now, and it's just not 1 or 2. I didn't want to record the people on at the street lights, traffic lights, but there are people, especially in San Juan, there's a lot of people at traffic lights that are begging, and most of the time it has to do with not only food but also drugs, drug usage, addiction. As I drive through this area, you're gonna see that there are a lot of paintings right there at this wall. It's a little boy on a boat, beautiful. And other old structures in Arecibo. Arecibo is a very old town. Actually, Arecibo was founded in 1515, so it's one of the first towns of Puerto Rico. I want to show you this one right here. Well, we can't see it. Yeah, it's the lighthouse. We have a famous lighthouse. I'm gonna try to stop somewhere so I can at least show it to you from far away. Look at that. It's an old city, and obviously not as famous as Old San Juan, but yeah, pretty old. Another painting here. This one says, Nació para luchar, esa es su gloria. This one it's one of the many small businesses that are on wheels that people go and eat food on the streets. It's very convenient. And we have a tiny Statue of Liberty. This one right here says Arecibo Historical Zones, Historical Area. That building is painted in the flag. March 13, 1515 with other paintings. This right here is another mural, very beautiful too. I think it's important to show this is a little plaza that they made after a few years. And those seats, those tables, you benches, people play domino here. Domino is very important, part of Puerto Rican culture. And right behind is the panaderia called La Criolla. Right there you see it, La Criolla. This is another part of Arecibo, very impoverished if you like. There's no one. It's 4:25 right now and there's just no one around. I want to show you something that a lot of people don't know about public transportation in Puerto Rico. There's only an institutionalized authority for buses in San Juan. This right here, you really can't see any buses, but this is where you walk and you take a bus, which is like a van, fills up and takes you to whatever barrio you're from. This one up there, probably can't see it, it says Bajadero. It's in one of our barrios. This right here is called El Fuerte de Arecibo. This that I'm showing you is the Arecibo River. And it kind of looks like a park, like a beach. It's a beautiful day to be here. Some people come to fish. There's more art on this side, but it's very beautiful, very peaceful. I think this is what I like about Puerto Rico, that it's not all crazy San Juan. It's these nice areas. Water is blue. It's clean today. When it rains a lot, it gets really muddy. But this is El Fuerte. And it's a beautiful day to be out. And the pigeons. Hi, pigeons. This is the Arecibo coastline. Again, remember this is the north coast of Puerto Rico. This that you're looking at right now is the Atlantic Ocean. And it's beautiful. You might think at this point I say everything is beautiful, but Saw that. Yep. This is the north of Puerto Rico. And that down there, I'm gonna zoom in and see if you can see a little bit. That's the lighthouse. Can't see it very well, but you have an idea. Arecibo was famous for its lighthouse. So yeah, this is it. This is the itty little bit of Arecibo that I am taking with me back home. A lot of people walking around. This is one of the main streets of Puerto Rico, of Arecibo, I'm sorry. Yep. People come here to jog, like that gentleman down there. They've created this windmill, very pretty. No, son estudiantes diferentes en cada semestre.
Pero lo que tú le envías es a los estudiantes que tuviste este año.
Los que tengo online ahora. This is a friend's personal garden. Here in Arecibo, almost reaching Utuado. There's an iguana right there.
Al correo, a llevarle la cajita de Victoria.